Hi, everyone. This is Kathy Mamolen. I'm a psychic medium and intuitive life coach. Today, we're going to do a love message, a channeled message, asking Spirit what is coming in the next 90 days for you in love. So, we're going to ask Spirit what's coming, new love, could be reconciliation, could be somebody from my past coming. So, stay with me. Let's see what the cards say, and let's do a quick love message. Here we go. Let's get some cards going. Spirit, we want to know what is coming in the next 90 days. So 90 days gives us a chance to bring some loving energy into our life, right? So let's see, 90 days, Spirit. A lot can happen in 90 days. We can fall in love in 90 days. We can fall in love in a day, but a lot can happen in 90 days. So let's see what Spirit says. Spirit, 90 days. Please guide me. I'm listening for you now. I have challenges. I have friends. I have a reconciliation. Okay. And I have safe. Okay, so I'm going to tell you the energy is moving me in the direction of somebody that I have been maybe on again, off again with. I think Spirit's trying to lead us in the direction of they want you to be together. Okay, so let's see where this goes for those of you that it resonates with. If that does not resonate with you and you are not interested in reconciling with anyone, and then please check out one of my other love messages in the link below. Okay. So let me pick a nice deck. Let's see what Spirit has for us today. Spirit, what deck would you like me to use? All right, let's go to this one. All right. Next 90 days, Spirit. What is going on with this relationship? Let's see. I have a 9 of Pentacles. I have a 7 of Pentacles in reverse. I have a High Priestess. I have a 6 of Cups in reverse. Clarification on these, please, Spirit. The 5 of Wands. I have a Queen of Pentacles. I have the Magician. And I have a Queen of Swords. Beautiful. Okay, so let's take a look at these. Let's take a look at that challenge. I have a feeling that this has been a challenging relationship. And I just heard some of you say that's an understatement. So thank you, Spirit. All right, so here we go. Challenges. Negative and unhealthy obstacles are upon you. Be careful. This relationship is just filled with hot and cold energy is how it's coming into me. It's either very, very passionate, and even when we fight, our fights are passionate. You know, our fights are either verbal, very emotional fights, and it's not just kind of like a little fight. It's usually like a big fight. So it's something maybe that you've never felt before. You've never had this kind of intensity in your life. You've never had this energy that is all consuming. Okay, is how it's coming into me. And, you know, this is something that you're really looking to try to either stabilize so that it's a little bit easier for you emotionally, or both of you emotionally, and trying to find a way that this relationship can actually work. Okay, so, but because the sense of turmoil, they're saying the sense of turmoil, and it's coming into me as this like, I don't know how to describe it, but you know, like those dust bunnies in the desert. I don't know what they're called, tumbleweeds. I feel like I'm a tumbleweed. I feel like I just kind of, float along and keep rolling. Sometimes I stop when the wind is slow, and then sometimes I go flying like a tumbleweed, like when the wind is high. So I don't know why Spirit shared that with me. Maybe I just feel like you're going round and round. It could be that simple. Nine of Pentacles. You just want to be stable. There's that sense of stability again. Happy home, traditional. There's the word, stable. There it is. It's a balancing act. You can see these stones. My Nine of Pentacles is bringing financial abundance into my life, feeling financially stable. So maybe you do feel financially stable with this person. Maybe, you if you look at the big picture, maybe you have had a nice home with this person or have the potential to have a nice home with this person. Your life is pretty easy when you're with this person. Maybe they have a good job, you have a good job, you work together. So the stability is part of the equation, that you like the stability with this person, and that makes you feel happy. And there's nothing wrong with that sense of, I feel balanced. And because when we are stable financially, we have a roof over our head and our food on our table and our bills are paid, we can deal with the other areas of our life. When we don't have those things, then everything is a mess, right? So they do give you this. This person, male or female, gives you the sense of stability. All right, it's just the sense of round and round we go with the same fight, the same conflict. Okay, Five of Wands. Now, my Five of Wands, they're saying there's the challenges again. That's a key word they're giving me in this deck. I have jealousy. Maybe there's some jealousy in this relationship. Maybe there is, somebody that's interfering with this relationship, and you are either going round and round with the sense of this person interfering and always being involved in this person's life, something like that. Let's see. I have friends. Okay. A meaningful connection is necessary in your time of need. So your friends are there for you when you fall, right? Your friends are listening to this kind of ongoing saga, this ongoing fight, and they do guide you and they do give you advice and they do say, you know what, you can do whatever you need to do. We support you. So surround yourself with friends, surround yourself with energy that is supportive and loving, and, worst case scenario, somebody that you can vent to, okay? And just find a way to release some of this energy that causes these bursts of emotion, so that they can become a little bit more consistent. Okay, so we have to either release it and talk about our feelings, talk about what's going on in our life. Maybe you have a friend in a similar situation and you guys can share, kind of like, well, you're not going to believe what this person just said to me. And they're like, oh yeah, so you know what, share your war stories, get it off your chest. Just talk it through. Sometimes when you say it out loud, you actually hear yourself speaking and you come to your own conclusions. You come to your own solutions to the problem, but sometimes you actually need to hear your own voice saying it out loud. So keep that in mind too. It's almost your natural sense of intuition talking to you. Okay, so keep that in mind. I have the Seven of Pentacles. Right now, you feel like you're maybe at a standstill. You're not growing. Maybe you guys have put some things on hold, or you have even separated, something like that, or it's just not going the way that it needs to go, and you feel like this relationship has not been growing. And until it's repaired, it's not going to grow. It's kind of like watering a plant, right? Like the plant's still alive, but it's begging for water, and as soon as you water it, it comes back to life. So that's how I feel about this relationship. I feel like it needs to be nurtured, it needs to be loved, it needs to be watered, and it will come back to life, because there is this sense of they want you together still. The Queen of Pentacles. So I don't know. You know, my queen is usually very strong, very secure. How it's coming into me is you feel insecure in this relationship. You don't know where you stand in this relationship. This person isn't giving you the sense of no matter what, I'm going to always be there. In fact, there may even be threats of if you're not happy, then leave. Okay. So as soon as somebody says that to anybody, it's this sense of, good, there's the door. It's like a self-defense mechanism. Okay, so if somebody's saying to you, you know, if you're not happy, then just leave, your first response is, I will. You know what, watch me, right? So be careful with those types of words, because that is, you know, unless you really mean it. You know, sometimes you just say those types of things in a heat of passion and you're angry and you just say, well, I don't even want to be here. I don't want to be in this relationship. This isn't what I want. You don't make me happy. All of those things. And unfortunately, once those things are said, you can't take them back. So be really careful with, you know, spite is the word they just said. Be really careful with spite. Okay, no spite comments. Okay, reconciliation, a renewal of the past connection is taking place. They want to bring back the energy that brought you together in the beginning. Okay, they want to bring you back to, you know, we fell in love, we have a lot in common, we are connected, we were very happy, you know, and we can be very happy again. That love and energy did not go away. It was brought together to begin with. It's what's happened is life has come into the picture, right? Routine, life, jobs, money, kids, whatever the situation is, life has come into the equation. So not everything is that blissful new beginning. So if you're comparing where you are today to when you were falling in love, it's almost not realistic. Okay, because that falling in love didn't have in the equation everyday life. All right. So keep that in mind. You know, if you're thinking back to, it was so great in the beginning, it was amazing. All we did was make love. We just wanted to be together. It was amazing. It wasn't real. It was real that you were falling in love and meant to be together, but it didn't have in the equation, I have to get up and go to work. I can't pay this bill. I have a flat tire. My mother won't stop calling me. Whatever is going on on your plate, so eventually what happens is real life comes into the equation. And then it's a sense of how do we balance your life, my life, and then our life together. And that's where I feel like the conflict in this relationship is happening. Okay. They're saying trust your intuition with the high priestess. Okay. Just this sense of my high priestess, gets to know herself, gets to know what's important to her, understands her calling, understands her purpose. And so it's a sense of get to know yourself, understand what makes you happy and what makes you mad. And then try to get a handle on both of those areas of your life so that when those triggers come into you that make you mad and cause some kind of conflict in this relationship, you're able to kind of have this mechanism to rebound it and to kind of shield it, control it maybe, and not have it escalate in the future. Okay. You're a magician. Okay. You have the ability, the talent to do it all. The magician has one of each of the suits. Okay, it has a wand for its desire and inspiration. It has a cup to be emotionally fulfilled. It has a sword because they're bright and smart and has great ideas. And it has a pentacle, which is this kind of knowledge in abundance and able to get their arms around material things. So the magician can take any of those tools at any time and say, I'm going to make my life better. That is the gift that the magician gives you. So you have the ability to make this relationship work if that's what you want. Now we're looking at 90 days. 90 days we can do a lot of work, right? We can do a lot of communication, we can spend a lot of time together, we can repair, some of the damages, we can say a lot of I'm sorry's, I won't do that again. So there's a lot of ways in 90 days that we can start to really feel like our relationship is on the right track and moving in the direction that we want it to be. Safe. It has to be safe for you. Okay. So they're saying, you know what? It's you feel insecure. You're a Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So this feeling of insecurity, maybe that's the first thing that we work on. Maybe that's you have to say to your partner that, you know what? I just don't feel secure. I need you to tell me you're not going anywhere. I need you to tell me that you love me. I need you to tell me that you really want to be in this relationship. Whatever it's going to take for you to feel safe and secure. Okay. Now, safe is not necessarily, I have a house with locked doors. Of course, I would expect that. Safe is you emotionally feeling like this person is in your life no matter what. And I've always explained it like when I was single and I wanted to find someone else, and I found my now husband. I felt safe when I knew that if I was in a car accident, this is when we were just dating. If I was in a car accident and somebody called him, he would show up at the hospital. He wouldn't leave the hospital. He would make sure the doctors were doing what they needed to do if I was unconscious and I couldn't talk for myself. Okay. That is the feeling that for me, like when I got to the point where I knew, we used to laugh. Like I remember the first time he was my emergency contact number. And I said, "You're my emergency contact number." And he said, "Yeah, you're my emergency contact number." It was like so cute. It was just like, it was like a commitment. But for me, it was this sense of safety. It was the sense of I had somebody in my life that was going to show up for me when I couldn't take care of myself. Okay. So you need to feel that. You need to feel secure. And I do feel like it's coming. I do feel like it's coming. I do feel like this person wants to be that for you. They just don't want all that drama and that conflict and that, the sense of round and round we go. Okay. A 6 of Cups. I don't know. We just, this is my nostalgic, feeling connected, a soul connection, feeling, a give and take. And we haven't had that give and take, at least at the level that it needs to be. Okay. So that's something that we need to work on, that we really are there for each other. It's not any one person doing all of the work. Both of you have to be in this relationship. My Queen of Swords has a very independent mind. Okay. And she thinks logically and she's very much in control and she wants to be able to, just know that everything's going to go her way is kind of the feeling coming in. Some things you can't control. So if you're trying to control everything, you may need to let go. You may need to let go and let God and trust that, that you are thinking logically. You have made the right decision to bring this person back into your life. And once you made that decision, I want you to say, now I've made that decision to bring this person back into my life and I'm going to give it my all. Okay. That is what I want you to do. I want you to focus on my all. Okay. So let's see what else they have for you. So, because I think you're coming back together. I think you're just trying to make it work. Make it work. Okay. Let's see what else they have for you. 90 days, we can do a lot. We can heal a relationship. We can certainly come back together in 90 days. Okay. We can come back together in one day. All right. So 1 hour, 1 moment. As soon as you make the decision that you want this, here we go. Enticement. These cards are so cute. Enticement. Intimate feelings and desires, temptation and manipulative coercion. All right. Well, we're going to go with the enticement. All right, we're going to go with intimate feelings and desires. All right, you may be very much attracted to this person. You may want this person physically and emotionally to be in your life. You need this person in your life physically, to be held, to be made love to, all of those things. And maybe that is the one area of your life that you guys don't fight about. So you're really intimate together and you do great together. It's just the sense of, when life comes into the picture, that's when things get tough. But take advantage of the fact that you do desire each other, and because that will keep you together, that will keep you connected. That physical intimacy is very important. Okay. I have a breakup, endings and new beginnings, emotional upheaval and obstacles. There we go with the round and round. All right. This is a reconciliation. So you're remembering the breakup. You're remembering the hurt. You're remembering, you're already anticipating it happening again. All right. Look at that. Now I can look at this two ways. I can look at this as a new path. And I'm on my way to this new path and it looks beautiful and I'm going to just kind of walk my path. Or I can look at it as I'm going to walk to the end of that pier and I'm going to jump and I'm going to fall. Okay. But they don't want you to do that. They want you to look at it as a new path, a new beginning. Okay. So I want you to knock out the thoughts of this could end again. No. We've decided to take this person back. We are trying to work on feeling secure and safe. And we are working we're putting everything we have into this relationship with that Magician card, right? We're putting all of our tools into this relationship. So we're not going to think about that it's going to end again. That's not even an option, they just said. Thank you, Spirit. It's not even an option. Beautiful. A love triangle. Aspects of your inner self, insecurity, jealousy, and repressed fears. Okay. Of course, if you feel insecure, you are going to have fear. Period, point blank. All right. You are going to have fear that this person's going to leave you. You are going to have fear that this is all going to go away. You're going to have fear that you're going to have a broken heart. So it's this inner battle with yourself. Okay, it's this inner triangle, they're saying, right? Your inner self who isn't half the time allowed to speak except to in your own mind, and the person you're in a relationship with. Okay, well, your inner self and you need to talk. I call my soul Fawn. I named my soul Fawn, Fawn, little fawn. It kind of looks like me, right? Fawn. And sometimes when I'm struggling with things, I'll say, Fawn, what do you feel? And Fawn will say, I don't want to do that, or I feel sad about that, or and my soul literally talks to me, and it's a different level than listening to the voice in my mind, right? So my soul will literally talk to me. So if that helps you, name your soul and have a little conversation with your soul. And do things like, when these fears appear, just say, you know what? Please, I would say, Fawn, I know I'm worrying for no reason. I know these are fears. Can you help me release these and live in less fear? And Fawn will say, yeah, I can help you with that. Okay. So talk to your soul. Talk to your soul. Your soul is the energy in you that is allowing you to love. Okay. So we need to get our soul working. We need to be, in tune with our soul. So I want you to work on that. I do. I want you to work on that. And that helps me. It's a little conversation. It's a little mind game. I've been doing it for many, many years, but you know what? It's gotten me through so many challenges, so many fears, so many insecurities. And I just talked to Fawn. And I just know that my soul I need that connection to my soul. I need to know that we're in tune. We are one. Okay. So that is what I do. And I hope that helps you. I have a kiss. Beautiful. Harmony, bliss, passion, romance, intimacy. Okay. Kiss, hug, hold hands. Okay. It doesn't have to be a wild, wild in bed. It can be just kiss me, hold me. Okay. When you go to like couple counseling, one of the first things they do is they have you sit there and just hold each other. And people who are so disconnected have a hard time even just holding each other until they start to be able to hold each other longer. And then they want to hold each other. And then they hold each other until they both cry, so that happens a lot. So just hold each other. There you go. Rain boots. Focus, preparation, and hard work dealing with uncertainty or negativity. Put your boots on. Put your purple rain boots on. I love that. Focus on the hard work. Okay, this is the kind of relationship that is going to be a challenge. All right, it's going to be a challenge until you both find a level playing field, until you both find what works for both of you. Okay. But you have had already a roller coaster. You were that tumbleweed of energy. You were this, just very passionate relationship. And the passion can go in both ways, desire or this fighting energy. So put your rain boots on, be prepared for any challenges that come with you. Okay. Be able to kind of, I'm going to say forecast them is a good way to say them. Forecast them like the weather, right? Forecast the challenge coming. If this behavior that I do makes him upset and causes this chain of events every time, then reconsider that behavior. Reconsider how those things are addressed. It's like you're getting the same result. You're getting the same, feedback from him every time. Like, I don't like it when you do those things. I don't like it when you say those things. Okay. Or vice versa. Okay. So start to put your boots on. Put your boots on. Just know what you're getting into. Don't get stuck out in the rain. There's no reason to get stuck out in the rain. You know who this person is. You know their behaviors. You know what it makes them happy, and you know what doesn't is upsetting to them and causes these conflicts. Okay? And the goal here is that we want less and less of those. So we want to be prepared heading into those. Pick your battles, they just said. Pick your battles. These cards are great. One more of these, please, Spirit. Husband and wife. Beautiful. They want you. That's gorgeous. Okay, this is where we want to go, right? Love, pleasure, commitment. This relationship can move into a committed relationship. That's what Spirit wants you to know. Okay, with hard work, perseverance, communication, feeling safe, getting rid of the insecurity, that we're moving in the direction of some kind of a commitment. And in order to have this commitment, we need to know that we can get through these challenges, okay? And that our communication is better and that we are on the same page. But I love that Spirit's at the end, I'm going to use that as my grand finale, because Spirit says, you know what? This is where I want to bring you. This is where I want this kind of hostile craziness that has been going on. I want to bring you to the place of we are happily married. We're husband and wife. So I love that. I want to thank Spirit. I want to thank Spirit for this reading. Absolutely gorgeous. I want to thank you all for joining me. I loved this reading. I hope that this helped whoever found this message today. That's what these are meant to be. They're mini love messages. They're timeless. So whenever you found this message, I hope it helps you today in healing your relationship with this person. And I hope that Spirit brings you this end result of being together. Have a great day, everybody. If you're new to my channel, please hit the subscribe button and ring the bell. Bye-bye.